Hi, my name is Melissa Duckett, and I graduated from Jacksonville State University College of Nursing in December of 1993 with my BSN. I went to work after graduation at Gadsden Regional Medical Center in the Surgical Intensive Care Unit. In that unit, we took care of post-op open heart patients, which I found to be my passion. And then we also took care of any patient that was critically ill that needed a bed. So that gave me a wide array of experience. I acted as a charge nurse for 17 years while working in that unit. And I had my certification in BLS, ACLS, and in PALS. I obtained my CCRN, which is a certification in critical care, and I still maintain that certification today. I also acted as an ACLS instructor for about 15 years. I served on many committees in the 20 years that I worked at Gadsden Regional. My favorite committee that they always seemed to want to put me on was the organizer. I acted as a coordinator for the American Heart Walk, which Gadsden Regional was very involved in, and we would raise money for the American Heart Association, and I did that for about 4 to 5 years. In 1994, I began teaching clinical, and I started in the psych course. I taught probably 2 years of clinical in that course, and then I went on to teach critical care clinicals, and I taught that through about 1999. In the late 90s, I also took a job at Riverview Regional Medical Center in the emergency department, working just a PRN shift. In 1999, I decided I needed to cut back from 3 jobs. And so I went just to my main job in the SICU at Gadsden Regional. And during that time, I had 2 children. And in 2011, I decided that it was time for a change. So I went back to school after 18 years, which was quite a learning experience in itself because so much had changed. And while I was getting my graduate degree, I worked full-time at Gadsden Regional still. So I got my MSN in 2012, and in 2013, I began teaching at Jacksonville State University. I teach adult health in the baccalaureate program, as well as a pre-nursing ethics class, which is online. I also teach in the RN to BSN program the health assessment course. In the summer, I teach geriatrics. I usually teach a section of health assessment, and I also teach research online. This last year, I presented at CORE at Jacksonville State University, and I also presented at the Sigma Theta Tau International Region 8 Conference in Jackson, Mississippi. Advanced practice nurses hold a pivotal role in the future of healthcare. They take on a leadership position within these various roles. As an advanced practice nurse, the role of clinical practice, I believe we are always building our knowledge and skill. Patricia Benner's theory, from novice to expert, introduced the concept that expert nurses develop skills and understanding of patient care over time through a strong educational base as well as a multitude of experiences. I believe this to be true. We are given this educational base during our education, during our schooling, and then through experience and practice, we build those skills to become experts in our field of practice. In the field of education, I think this correlates well with the theory of constructivism, which was established by the work of Piaget and focuses on learning as an active process. The theme of this theory in nursing education highlights the educator as the facilitator and the student as the active learner. Constructivism encourages the development of critical thinking skills through active classroom and clinical learning situations. And I utilize this active learning strategies within the classroom to promote conceptual learning and clinical reasoning. My primary goal as an advanced nurse practitioner is to further my education and increase my knowledge and skill as an educator. The opportunity to teach in a graduate program, along with the undergraduate nursing education that I teach now, is another objective. Initiating a tenure track would be a long-term aspiration, along with obtaining the position of full professor. Maintaining an active role as a faculty member and achieving a positive impact on our nursing department is very important to me. The importance of education in our profession is crucial. The impact of obtaining education will promote my career as an educator and allow me to become a better, more effective educator for my students. Thank you.